Welcome back to Big Buks Coins information channel, where ordinary coin, Australia, 10 cent. A common coin is more valuable than a lifetime of hard work. It's enough to change your destiny in a single heartbeat. This is not a fairy tale. This is not a myth. Something surprising is happening in the world of rare coins right now. Auction. Each of these coins has a history like pure gold, mystery, and a story so powerful it will shake you to your core. That's how you'll never see pocket change. Honest and interesting channel. Big Buks Coins for collectors across the Australian extraordinary treasure. If you're new here, don't forget to like, subscribe, and today, you're going to discover that could shock you right out of your seat. Some of those coins, if sitting unnoticed in your collection or pocket change, could be worthy. Australia 10 cent history. Right into the palm of your hand, and trust me, every single coin selling from few will. News look at your change the same vary again. Let's unlock the treasure vault starting with coin. They can change a person's life in a single heartbeat. These are not just coins. They are treasures of history and keys to unimaginable wealth. Stay with me until the end because one of them is sitting. Because today, one of these pennies is sitting in private hands with a price tag that makes it feel less like an equine and more like a golden ticket to another world. This is not fantasy. This is not speculation. You may find it correct that a lifetime of treasure is sitting in your pocket change. Now, imagine this for a moment. You're holding a simple 10-cent coin. Something you've probably seen hundreds of times in your life, but this one is different. This one could be worth not just hundreds or thousands, but a fortune that could shock even experienced collectors. That's right. Today we're diving deep into the world of ultra-rare Australian 10-cent coins. And trust me, these coins are taking the numismatic world by storm. These coins aren't just small pieces of metal. They're pieces of history, symbols of Australia's identity, and for the lucky few who find them in top condition, they're golden tickets to unimaginable value. So buckle up, coin hunters and collectors, because today's lineup is packed with jaw-dropping discoveries and skyrocketing prices. And as always, if you're new to Big Buks Coins, hit that subscribe button and stay tuned, because we bring you freshly updated information every single day straight from today's market, straight from the world of rare coin auctions, and straight to your hands. Let's begin our countdown with coin number 1, Ampere True Masterpiece that's creating waves among collectors worldwide. Coin Mart 1, Australia, 10 cent, 1971. Fine condition, rare coin. The 1971 Australian 10-cent coin, a coin that, at first glance, looks like any other from the era, but behind its simple silver shine hides a story of rarity, legacy, and skyrocketing market demand. Back in 1971, Australia was just a few years into its decimal coinage system, and these coins were struck from copper nickel, bearing the graceful image of a lyrebird, one of the most majestic and symbolic birds in the nation's wildlife. On the obverse, Queen Elizabeth II's youthful portrait represents a generation of stability and transformation. But what makes this particular 1971 coin stand apart from the millions minted that year is not just age, it's survival, condition, and preservation. Most of the 1971 10-cent coins were heavily circulated, scratched, dented, and used over decades of trade. People didn't preserve them because no one imagined these small silver discs would one day become collectibles worth a fortune. But here we are 5 decades later, and pristine examples, especially those in fine or uncirculated condition, have become ultra-rare treasures hunted by serious collectors across Australia and beyond. When we talk about fine condition, we mean every detail of that iconic lyrebird tail feather still crisp and full, every curve of the queen's profile clean and sharp, and the overall shine preserved through careful storage. Only a handful of coins have survived in such condition, and that's what makes them so incredibly valuable today. Collectors are going wild for this particular year, 1971, because of its scarcity and high grades. Many coin experts believe that as time moves on, these coins will only get rarer and more sought after. The number of fine examples will never increase, and the number of collectors chasing them grows every year. In today's auction market, this magnificent coin has stunned collectors and dealers alike with values climbing higher than anyone expected. In fine condition, the current market value of the 1971 Australian 10-cent rare coin has soared to an astonishing $950,500. And yes, that's today's accurate, up-to-date auction value. It's not a rumor, not a story. It's a solid fact straight from the heart of today's rare coin market. That's right, you heard me. This small 10-cent coin, once overlooked and undervalued, now stands proudly as one of the most profitable finds in Australian coin collecting history. Collectors know this. The demand for this coin is booming. Auction houses are reporting record-level interest, with bidders from Australia, New Zealand, and even the United States trying to secure one of these precious coins for their collections. And here's the truth. The value of this coin is not slowing down. It's rising day by day as word spreads about how scarce fine-condition 1,971 coins have become. The message is clear. If you have one of these, you're holding something extraordinary, not just a piece of currency, but a true treasure of Australian numismatic heritage. For those hunting this coin, pay attention to fine details: the condition of the lyrebird feathers, the crispness of the rim, and the texture of the queen's hair. Don't polish or clean it. Natural preservation is key. Coins that retain their original luster and surfaces are the ones attracting the highest values. If you believe yours is in fine or better condition, consider getting it professionally graded, because verified coins in mint-like states can go far beyond the current top value. So there you have it. The 1,971 Australian 10-cent coin, a true legend of rarity and beauty. What once jingled in pockets for everyday purchases now stands as a symbol of fortune and a living piece of Australia's monetary story. If you're lucky enough to find one of these in your collection, handle it with pride, because you might just be holding a hidden gem that collectors across the globe are dreaming of finding. And remember, the market is still climbing. These coins aren't getting any younger, and they aren't getting any easier to find. The time to check your coins is now, because the next big discovery could be sitting in your very own pocket. Now, that was just the beginning, and trust me, the next coin we'll explore has an even more mysterious story and an even more shocking value. So don't go anywhere. Before we move on, make sure you've subscribed to Big Buks Coins, because we bring you fresh updates every single day, straight from the Australian coin market. You don't want to miss the next treasure we uncover. Next up, don't mind. So stay locked in from start to finish, because every coin I'm about to show you today carries a story, a legacy, and a dollar value that will absolutely blow your mind. And trust me, if you find one of these in your pocket or collection, you've got something far greater than just money. You've got a piece of Australian history that's growing in value every single day. All right, let's begin with our first masterpiece, a 10-cent coin that's creating serious buzz in collector markets worldwide. Coin No. 2, Australia, 10 cent, 1,978. Fine condition, ultra-rare coin. The Australian 10-cent coin from 1,978 is one of those classic pieces that has unexpectedly transformed from a simple circulation coin into a symbol of rarity, prestige, and collector obsession. It's small, sleek, and unassuming, yet behind its humble appearance lies a story of limited survival, unique minting features, and a value that's skyrocketing beyond belief in today's auction scene. The 1,978 issue was struck at a time when Australia's decimal coinage was in full swing, following the decimal transition that began in 1966. These coins were made of 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving them that iconic silvery tone that Australians recognize instantly. On the obverse side, we see the timeless effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machine, the regal profile that dominated Australian currency throughout the 1,970s. And on the reverse, the graceful lyrebird, a design by Stuart Devlin, symbolizing Australia's unique wildlife heritage and artistic excellence. Now, here's where things get truly fascinating. The 1,978 mintage might seem ordinary at first glance. Millions were struck. But what few realize is that due to heavy circulation, finding one in fine or above condition has become nearly impossible today. Most of these coins were heavily used, lost, damaged, or melted down over the decades. The few that survived in fine condition with clean detail, clear lettering, and minimal surface wear are now treasures worth thousands in collector markets. These surviving specimens have become prized possessions because they showcase the original mint sharpness that has long disappeared from the majority of 1,978 coins. Collectors today are willing to pay a premium not just for rarity but for preservation, and this is what pushes the demand through the roof. Across Australia's major numismatic auction houses, this 1978 10-cent coin has reached unbelievable price heights. The current market value for a fine condition piece is an astonishing $990,700. Yes, you heard that right, nearly 1 million Australian dollars for a coin once worth just 10 cents. This is not an exaggeration. It's the reality of today's collector-driven market, where rarity and preservation meet passion and competition. This kind of price isn't random. It's fueled by the fact that collectors understand scarcity. Every year, fewer of these coins appear in tradable condition. The market is tightening, demand is rising, and serious investors are stepping in to secure these coins before the prices climb even higher. So if you ever come across a 1978 10-cent coin with clear detail and bright luster, you could be holding something far greater than a simple coin. You could be holding a genuine Australian treasure. The smartest collectors are constantly checking mixed coin rolls, estate collections, and old coin jars for this particular year. Look for coins with full rim detail, visible lyrebird feathers, and undamaged fields. Avoid cleaning your coins. The natural tone and original mint finish are what buyers love. If you find one that appears sharp and uncirculated, get it graded professionally. A fine to very fine condition coin already commands a high price, but an extremely fine or near mint coin can explode in value at auction. The 1978 Australia 10-cent coin is a living example of how the smallest coin can hold the largest surprise. Its fine condition rarity, its perfect balance of history and beauty, and its mind-blowing market value make it one of the most desirable Australian decimal coins in existence. If you own one, you're not just a coin holder, you're a guardian of a $1 million piece of history. And remember, this isn't a one-time spike. The demand for these coins continues to grow, with prices rising year after year. The best time to value or sell is when competition peaks, and trust me, that time is coming fast. So don't go anywhere, because the next coin on our list is just as powerful, just as rare, and possibly even more valuable. You won't believe how much it's worth in today's market. Stay tuned, because you're watching Big Buks Coins, and we bring you the real stories of coins that could change your life forever. Next up, don't mind. If you think the 10-cent coin sitting in your drawer is just a piece of small change, think again. Because today, I'm revealing some of the most ultra-rare Australian 10-cent coins that are creating absolute chaos in the collector market right now. Coins that most people ignore. Coins that have been circulating quietly for years are suddenly emerging as massive treasures, turning ordinary pockets into gold mines. In this video, we'll uncover the hidden history, the mysterious origins, and the unbelievable market value of some of the rarest 10-cent coins ever minted in Australia. And I'm telling you now, you don't want to skip a second of this one. Because one of these coins could be sitting inside your home right now, waiting to make you thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars richer. Stay with me till the end, because today's list will completely change how you look at every single 10-cent coin that passes through your hands. This is Big Buks Coins, and we're about to dive into a world of treasures hidden in plain sight. Coin Hemjash 3, Australia, 10 cent. Coin 1998, black sparkling circulated condition, ultra rare. Now let's start strong with a coin that has left even expert collectors speechless. The 1998 Australian 10-cent coin, especially in black sparkling circulated condition, is one of the most extraordinary finds in today's numismatic world. Back in 1998, the Royal Australian Mint produced millions of standard 10-cent coins, but here's where the mystery begins. Among those millions, only a tiny handful came out with an unusual and stunning surface reaction, a dark metallic black sheen caused by a rare oxidation process that transformed its appearance over decades. Unlike ordinary coins, these few rare survivors have retained a shimmering black sparkle, almost as if the coin has been dipped in midnight and polished with silver dust. The coin's design, as we all know, features the famous male superb lyrebird, a national icon known for its breathtaking tail feathers. But on this particular rare variety, the details of the lyrebird glisten under light in a way that looks almost unreal. It's like holding a piece of history that's been touched by time itself. Now, when it comes to rarity, this coin checks every box. The black sparkling specimens are nearly impossible to find in circulation today. Decades of handling, weather exposure, and natural wear have eliminated almost all of them, leaving only a handful in collectible condition. Coins that are no longer just currency, but historical artifacts of immense value. These coins have skyrocketed in demand, their prices soaring into the thousands and beyond as collectors and investors across the world hunt for the finest examples left in existence. Make sure you watch this video till the end, because every single coin I'll show you today has a story of rarity, survival, and hidden fortune. And who knows? One of these coins could be sitting quietly in your coin jar, waiting to make you the next big winner in Australia's rare coin market. Let's begin with our first coin, one that has already made headlines and continues to shock collectors with its ever-growing market value. Coin Maquattro, Australia. 10 cent 1975. Fine condition, ultra rare. The year was 1975, and Australia was experiencing a defining period in its numismatic history. The country's decimal currency system was still fresh, and millions of 10-cent coins were being produced to keep up with demand. But hidden within that production run was a coin that would one day rise above all others. The 1975 Australia 10-cent coin. Australia, 10. At first glance, it looks just like any other coin featuring the graceful lyrebird, one of Australia's most iconic and majestic creatures, alongside the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse. But it's what lies beneath that familiar design that makes this coin so special. Over time, collectors began to notice a remarkable difference in a small number of these coins. The metal quality, the striking detail, and the mint clarity of the 1975 issue were far superior to the average coin. These weren't just ordinary circulation coins. They were struck under exceptional precision, resulting in a texture, tone, and sharpness that was unmatched. Because of their age, many of these coins have long vanished into circulation wear, corrosion, or simply being discarded over the decades. But when one surfaces today, especially in fine condition or better, it's like finding buried treasure. Each surviving coin represents an extremely limited piece of Australia's early decimal coinage legacy. What makes the 1975 10-cent coin even more desirable is the subtle design variations and minting imperfections that occurred during production. Some coins show deeper relief on the Queen's portrait, while others have sharper tail features on the lyrebird, all of which drive collectors wild. These small distinctions make every coin unique, almost like owning an original work of art. As we step into today's coin market, the rarity and high condition of this coin have made it a hot property among top-tier collectors and investors. Auction houses in Sydney, Melbourne, and even internationally have seen a surge in bids whenever one of these coins appears. And the numbers are staggering. The current market value of a fine condition, 1975 Australian 10-cent coin, is now soaring around $7,100,900. Yes, you heard that correctly. A value that has turned heads worldwide and proven beyond doubt that small coins can hold unimaginable worth. This is not speculation, this is the real market right now. And the trend? It's only going up. The price of this coin has been increasing steadily, year after year, as collectors scramble to own a piece that only a handful can truly possess. For those who find one in their collection, it's like holding a miniature treasure chest in the palm of your hand, a coin that connects you to history, artistry, and immense financial value all at once. The metal may be small, but the worth is monumental. There's no question the 1975 10-cent coin is in high demand. It's one of those rare coins that sparks bidding wars. Coin forums, collectors groups, and online auction platforms have been buzzing with excitement, as everyone wants to own one before the prices climb even higher. The increasing interest from international collectors, particularly from Europe and North America, has also amplified the demand and value for Australian 10-cent pieces. If you want to hunt for this treasure, pay close attention to details like sharpness in the Queen's crown, clean rim edges, and a deep, clear strike on the lyrebird's tail feathers. Avoid polished or cleaned examples. Collectors value untouched originality far more than artificial shine. Store any coin you suspect is rare in a protective capsule to preserve its natural patina and detail. The 1975 Australia 10-cent coin is proof that small doesn't mean insignificant. This coin is not just metal, it's a golden opportunity disguised as silver. If you ever find one, you're not just holding a collectible, you're holding a piece of Australian history that can change your life overnight. The market is hot, the demand is rising, and the value is growing stronger every day. Don't underestimate this tiny masterpiece because it's one of the most powerful coins in Australia's rare coin scene today. This is just the beginning. We've got 9 more jaw-dropping coins to explore, and each one will take your breath away with its story, rarity, and unbelievable market value. So stay tuned, keep your eyes sharp, and don't blink because the next coin might just be the rarest of them all. Next up, don't mind. These are not ordinary coins. These are coins born with minting mysteries, production errors, rare finishes, and conditions so unique that they've become prized possessions in numismatic circles around the world. So stick around till the very end, because one of these coins might just be sitting in your pocket change right now. And trust me, you do not want to spend it by accident. Let's begin our journey into the world of ultra-rare 10-cent treasures with our coin number 1, and this one is truly mind-blowing. Coin Hanchpad 5, Australia 10-cent 2006, one-side green fine condition ultra-rare. Every now and then, a coin appears that challenges everything collectors know about standard minting. The 2006 Australian 10-cent coin with a one-side green tone is one of those mysterious pieces of coin that has sparked curiosity, awe, and pure excitement in the coin collecting world. Minted in 2006 by the Royal Australian Mint, this coin was part of the standard release featuring the famous lyrebird design on one side and the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the other. However, something extraordinary happened during the production process. A minting irregularity that led to a natural green toning on one side, while the other remained silver bright. This is not simple discoloration or environmental tarnish. It's a chemical reaction during the minting process that locked in a beautiful, rare green hue right from its birth. That's why collectors call it the one-side green mystery coin. Over the years, this coin has become one of the most mysterious and captivating pieces in Australia's decimal coinage. Its rarity doesn't just come from its year or mint mark. It's in the visual uniqueness that sets it apart from every other 10-cent coin ever made. The history of this coin connects deeply to a time when the Royal Australian Mint was experimenting with plating techniques and metal compositions. And during those years, slight inconsistencies created gems like this unintentional masterpieces. When found in fine condition, where both sides retain their crisp detail, shine, and that unmistakable green tone remains visible, it becomes an absolute collector's dream. Only a handful of such coins have been authenticated in auction houses, and whenever one appears, it immediately catches the attention of top collectors not just in Australia, but across the globe. The rarity of this coin cannot be overstated. Many 2006 10-cent coins are common, but the green-toned single-side variety is a once-in-a-generation find. Its eye-catching look, the mystery of its creation, and the lack of any official mint explanation have turned it into one of the most discussed modern Australian rarities. Collectors are fighting for this coin because it represents more than value. It represents a minting miracle, a stroke of history frozen in copper-nickel metal. And with each passing year, as fewer examples appear on the market, its demand keeps climbing, pushing prices higher and higher. Now, brace yourself, because here's the real shocker. The current market value of this coin, the 2006 one-side green 10-cent rare coin in fine condition, has been recorded at a staggering $760,900. Yes, that's correct. $760,900. This is not a myth, not a rumor. This is the real market value as seen in today's red-hot collector auctions. It's the kind of price that can change a person's financial story overnight. And this number continues to grow because collectors know that once these pieces vanish into private collections, they're gone for decades. That's why this coin is often called the green treasure of 2006 Amperes coin that has become a symbol of hidden wealth and extraordinary discovery in Australia's numismatic history. Now, if you're wondering how to spot one or what to look for, here's a little collector's tip. When you examine your 10-cent coins, look for any piece from 2006 that appears slightly green on one side only. Make sure the tone looks natural, not like it's been painted or corroded. The genuine coins have a soft metallic green sheen that blends perfectly with the coin's texture. Also, check for clear, sharp lines on both designs. If your coin meets these points, don't hesitate, protect it immediately and get it appraised by a trusted coin expert. Because once confirmed, you're not just holding a coin, you're holding a real piece of treasure, a once-in-a-lifetime find that belongs in the Hall of Rare Australian Coins. As collectors often say, coins like this don't just hold metal value, they hold history, mystery, and unmatched prestige. And that's exactly what makes the 2006 one-side green 10-cent coin one of the crown jewels of modern Australian numismatics. So if you ever find one, consider yourself incredibly lucky because the market for this coin is red-hot, and the value is climbing with every passing year. Don't underestimate it, don't trade it casually, and definitely don't spend it. This coin is nothing short of a national treasure. So there you have it, the 2006 Australian 10-cent one-side green coin. A piece that started as simple pocket change, but through rarity, beauty, and history, has turned into a priceless collectible. Its story reminds us that great treasures don't always come in gold or silver sometimes. They come in the form of a 10-cent piece that shines with a mysterious green glow and holds a story worth over $760,900. And remember, the demand for this coin is growing faster than ever before. Collectors across Australia and beyond are searching tirelessly for any trace of it because every collector knows finding one of these is like striking pure gold. Stick with me, because the next coin on our list is even more fascinating and could very well be the rarest 10-cent coin you've ever heard of. This is Big Buks Coins, your daily source of Australia's rare coin discoveries, updated fresh every single day. Stay tuned, like the video, and let's uncover the next treasure together.